Fooeys, welcome back. So I've got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I don't have any Fooeys this week, so that's good, just all favorites. And I have some new favorites, I have some old rediscovered favorites, so just kind of a combo, which is usually how my Friday favorites go because I'm always trying out new things, but then also I love to enjoy the things in my collection too, so it's usually kind of a combo. So yeah, I hope that you guys had a great week. Ours was really good. Nothing super exciting, but just a good, happy week. So let's jump into the favorites. On my nails this week, I just pulled out this lavender polish from my collection. I honestly don't know if this was part of a limited edition collection. It looks like it would have been because it's kind of a creamy color, but it may be part of the permanent line. I'm honestly not sure. I'm just not up on my nail polish information. This is in Candid Affair. It's just a really pretty kind of light lavender shade. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. I like it a lot, and it went on really evenly, very opaque. It's worn really well. It's like barely having any tip wear, so it's a great formula. I've wanted to find the new Wet n Wild. I think it's also called the Silver Lake collection. I think the eyeshadows and the nail polishes are all part of that collection, but there's some really pretty pastel colors in there, but I haven't tracked it down yet. But if I can find that collection, I'm gonna get probably one or two. But anyway, this kind of reminded me of that collection, so that's why I grabbed it. On my eyes this week, I've been playing around with my Melt Dark Matter stack, and I think this thing is so cool. So this is totally an inspired purchase because my friend Mallory from Mallory1712, she hauled it, she did a look on it, and it just looked amazing on her. And I'm like her in that I love a good smoky eye. Like, that is just my love as far as makeup goes. I'll wear a smoky eye all day, every day, pretty much. Okay, so this is a very kind of like dark, but still neutral palette. I say dark because this black is, I mean, it's intense, so it can really take over the look. And then this one is like a really pretty kind of brick red color. So it kind of has that like sort of darker, edgier, neutral palette vibe to it. I mean, look at the packaging. It's like magnetic, so you can kind of move it around. So it's almost like artwork, and it's just really fun. I have a blog post on this whole palette, so if you want to check that out, I'll link it down below. But I just had so much fun like rearranging it and taking different pictures with it, and it's just really cool. Now these shadows, they are, I would say they're like pretty much the opposite of, I'm getting this all over me, pretty much the opposite of like Lorac Pro shadows in that these are not super soft, so you really can't overblend these. If anything, they're a little bit gritty in texture, so you kind of have to blend them more to really get that kind of seamless look. But you know, that's not a bad thing for me because the Lorac Pro shadows are more difficult for me to use because I'm an overblender. So these actually work really well for me. So you can see it's like just a really nice neutral palette. I am wearing this today. I don't have the like brick red color on, but I have the neutral colors, I have the black, and then I have another color that I'm about to show you from something else. But I mean, look at that black. That is super pigmented and amazing. I don't know, like, I just feel like this is a really cool version of a neutral palette. You know what I mean? It is pricey. I mean, it's up there. I think it was like $49, $47, something around the $50 price range, which is high, but I just think it's so cool. And it kind of looks like a stack of tires to me. Like when I look at it, it looks like tires. But I like that about it. I think it's just like, it's interesting and different, and it's just kind of a fun makeup thing. It performs really well if you like those kind of grittier sort of shadows. Like if you're an overblender like me, I think you will like the texture of these, but if you like the Lorac Pro palette shadows, I think that you could possibly be disappointed in these because they're a very different texture. But I think they're a lot of fun. I think it's a fun makeup item. And then with my Dark Matter stack, I'm wearing an e.l.f. baked eyeshadow, kind of on the other end of the spectrum. So like a $50 eyeshadow stack and then a $3 eyeshadow. That's how I roll. I love to like mix the high end with the super affordable. This is in Toasted, and it is just a really pretty, I still have that black shadow all over me. This is just a really pretty, kind of like bronzy, rose gold kind of color. It's sort of right in between rose gold and bronze, but it's just beautiful. You can apply these wet or dry. This is dry right here, but I do have it applied with a dampened brush. I used my MAC Fix Plus to apply it on my lids, so it really kind of amps up the metallic sheen to it. But yeah, these are like $3. I really enjoy them. I don't like all the colors, but most all of them. I think it's like chocolate something. There's one that's got chocolate in the name. I love the look of that in the pan, but for some reason that, I don't know what it is about that shadow. That one doesn't really work very well. But this one is so, so pretty. There's one called, I think, Enchanted that's really gorgeous. So these are just fun. For blush this week, I actually have 3 standouts. So first off, earlier in the week, I wore my ColourPop, what is this called? Super Shock Cheek in Prenup. This is a really beautiful, wearable, kind of like slightly lavender toned pink. So it's a pink, but it has like those kind of muted tones in it that just make it really wearable and beautiful. I think this is gonna be like so pretty for like the springtime, you know what I mean? It just, I don't know, because I feel like it's sweet and girly and springtime, but also very neutral. It's not like a super wapow in your face kind of a pink, but it just blends really nicely, has a little bit of a sheen to it. It's so pretty. I'm just like working through all my Super Shock Cheek, whatever they're called, things from ColourPop, the blushes, and just really, really enjoying them. I have another favorite in a second, but this is just like a really pretty wearable neutral pink. And then I also broke out one of my Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes. This is in Diffused Heat. I hadn't worn this in forever. I tend to grab for Mood Exposure a lot. That one's just a beautiful neutral toned blush. But I also have Dim Infusion, which is kind of the light peachy shade. And then this one is more of like a fun springtime kind of coral shade. Oh my gosh. But I just don't tend to grab for this one as often. But it is beautiful. I mean, look at that. It's a coral, but it just has this gorgeous glow to it. These blushes are so nice. They're ridiculous and expensive because I think they're like $35 for a blush, which that is just, that's high price. That's, you know, way more than I normally spend. But I have 3 of them and I love them all. I really want to get, I don't even own any of the ambient lighting powders from Hourglass, but I really do want some because there's something about this glow in these blushes that I know it's from the powders. It's that glow that's like really difficult to explain because it doesn't look like a sheen. It's not like reflective or anything, and it's not glitter, but it's a glow. Like that's the only way that I can describe it, but they're really pretty in the pan until you smudge them all up like I just did. But they're just absolutely gorgeous on the skin and they just give this beautiful look to your cheeks. I love these blushes. And then today I'm wearing Between the Sheets, which is a really nice neutral color because I had a lot going on with my eyes. I knew I wanted to wear the red lip, so I needed something neutral for my cheeks. And this is definitely that neutral, easy, go with everything kind of blush color because it's got a little bit of pink in it, got a little bit of coral in it, but a lot of nude and a lot of mauve. It's really mostly a nudie mauve, but I can see some pink and coral in it. It's just got a lot of stuff going on that makes it really neutral. This is just so pretty. I mean, this is a no-brainer blush. If you have lots of things going on with the rest of your makeup, just grab a blush like this and you are good to go. Like, it is no thought taken whatsoever. It's just gonna go. And it blends like a dream. These ColourPop blushes, I've mentioned this before, like I mentioned it in my haul and in my Friday favorites last week. These are so good. I use them with an e.l.f. small stipple brush to apply them, and they just stay around. They pretty much like stain your cheeks is basically what's happening, because when I was doing my swatches for my blog, they really stained my arm. And I know that that's what they're doing to the cheeks too, because they just stay around. You put them on and they're there at the end of the day. So I absolutely love these, and they're like $8. For lips this week, I meant to mention this last week, but I totally forgot, so I broke it out again this week because I love it, but also because I wanted to mention it to you guys. This is the ColourPop Lippie Sticks in Heart On. It's a matte, and it is just the, oh my gosh, the prettiest lip color ever. I mean, this is like This is my favorite lipstick color ever. This right here. Like, not this specific one. I mean, I do love it, but this specific shade. This kind of like bright fuchsia pink with like a lot of kind of purple in it, and it's bright and fun and colorful, but it's still pretty wearable. Like, it's not like a total neon or anything like that. And it's not like a, you know, bubblegum pink that's super opaque and difficult to wear. It's still easy to wear, and it's still, you can get away with wearing it most places, but it's just, oh, it's so pretty. I feel like these colors look so gorgeous. And this one's super opaque. It's a matte, so it really sticks around for a long time. I wore this at Sephora one day, and it stayed like the whole day. I was so impressed with the wear time. Oh, but that color, I can't get over it, and $5. You can't beat that. And also this week, I've been trying out a bunch of new products from Hard Candy, so I'm gonna be having a haul, swatches, and review video coming up really soon. But one thing that is totally a standout that I couldn't wait to tell you about, I had to tell you about it today, is this gloss. I absolutely love this. Okay, so first I wore it with Jordana's Tawny, because Tawny goes with everything, and I just love her. She's like my favorite lip liner ever. And this is the Hard Candy Fierce Effects Daring Lip Gloss in Make Me Blush. These are, I think, supposed to be like infused with argan oil or something. They have a little bit of a, I don't know, odd scent to them. They're not that bad, but this is the prettiest color. It's right there. So there's the liner and there's the gloss. Oh my gosh, like these go together so perfectly. This just creates the most beautiful, neutral, wearable, peachy sort of a lip, and it's super glossy. Oh my gosh, look at that. So nice. I mean, it's a gloss, so it really doesn't stick around for very long on the lips, but when it's there, it looks amazing. And I like how like skinny this packaging is. I think it's really cute. And this is, I think this was $5. So pretty affordable, and I just can't get over that color. And it's really comfortable on the lips. It is not sticky. It's very creamy feeling. So that's also a reason that it doesn't really stick around for very long, but it's very comfortable on the lips. So I like the formula of it, but I just absolutely love the color. And then I love this red lip that I'm wearing today. It is just so classic red, pinup. It's matte. I just love everything about it. This is a new product from Glow Minerals that they sent me. This is the Suede Matte Crayon in Bombshell. I really love this lip product. It is so good. And that color, ooh, I can't get over it. Okay, so the lip liner that I'm wearing with it today, this is the NYX lip liner in Hot Red. Just, you know, I just grabbed whatever kind of red lip liner that I had. So whatever you have will work. And actually, honestly, most of the time I wear, I would say like 95% of the time when I wear a bright lip, especially a red, I do wear a lip liner. But earlier in the week when I wore this, I did not wear a lip liner, and it worked just fine. So I didn't notice like bleeding or anything like that. So that's kind of a rarity for me to be able to do that. But today I just went ahead and grabbed a liner just out of habit, because I always feel more comfortable with a liner. So anyway, this is what the product looks like. I laughed because when I first got it, I was like, that's a really big lid. That's a little funny looking. But then you open it and it's got a built-in sharpener, which is really nice. So if you travel with it, if you throw it in your purse, you've got your little sharpener right there for you. So that's a little nice added bonus. So this is just your really nice, easy lip color that comes in a pencil form. So I love that because it's just easy to apply, and I just like the lip crayon type, you know, situation. I think it's easy to use. These have a nice, like, minty smell. They remind me a lot of the Revlon, like, matte balms, that kind of a scent. Almost exactly like it. But this is such a creamy formula. Oh my gosh, it just glides on your lips. It feels comfortable. It does dry down to more of a matte feeling lip, but it still has moisture to it. Like, I can still feel the moisture on my lips. And this has really good ingredients in it. I don't remember what they all are. I didn't memorize them all, but they are listed like with their product information on this. So I will link it down below for you so you can read about it. So I love that in a product where It performs really nicely, but then it also has nice ingredients in it too. That's just an added bonus. So this has great ingredients for your lips in it, but it performs really nicely. It glides on, it's comfortable to wear, super opaque and gorgeous, and it wears really well. It wore so long on my lips. When it did start to kind of wear away, it wore away evenly, which is really nice. I didn't have that like ring around my lips. So I highly recommend this lip product. I definitely want to get more colors in this range. They did send me this one and then 2 others that are a different kind of matte formula. I'm going to have a blog post. It may already be up. Whenever it is, I'll link it down below for you. But they sent me the other ones too. I like those, but I much prefer this formula. This is a lot more creamy and comfortable. The other ones are nice, but they stay a little bit more tacky, whereas this one is just creamy and super comfortable. And I just love everything about this product. So pretty. All right guys, those are all my favorites for this week. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did and let me know what you have been loving this week. I always love hearing your favorites. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have about any of these products. I'm always happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!